You get me? Like,
Okay,
what
we're
we
down to
doing it?
2 guys. Go ahead and ask them another question. Make it a good one. Real deep.
See, okay, I'm thinking.
She ain't articulate at all, you know.
Mm.
Proper, what they call her, the
Okay, I want to
ratchet thing,
know.
chicken heads and that.
This is gonna sound bad, but don't take it like that. What is y'all annual income a year?
What's your annual income, you know? Pop that balloon now, boom. Pop the balloon, broski. Pop that balloon.
I'm just
He's
being
just trying to
honest.
beat.
That's a
Okay.
He was like, I gave you a chance, you know. I told you she was broke from the beginning, you know. What's your annual income, you know, bro? She got this far and then she's asking about man's income, bro. Broski, you could be my wife, yeah, have my kids, and you'll never know my annual income. Is man mad? You'll never know my annual income. You'll just know if I've got it or I don't have it. You know them ones. Babe, can I have this? Can we afford this? Can we not afford this? You will never know my annual income. We'll live in the same house and sleep in the same bed and you won't know my annual income because none of your fucking business. Like, what are we doing it? All you need to know is if we can afford something or we can't afford something. About what's your annual income? Bomber club. Bro, I just met you.
Girl. All right. Why'd you end up popping your balloon? I'm pretty sure we all know, but
Yeah, idiot. What kind of question is that?
go for it.
So she kind of led in the beginning with like the closed-minded aspect,
Okay.
and I
Mm-hmm.
felt like that answer and question was like closed-minded. I think
Of course it was. See, bad man. This guy's articulate, you know. He got problems for her.
when you coming into a relationship with growth, you know, you're going to combine both of your incomes. So to look at one person and ask them what's their how
No,
much
it's because she ain't got no money. I told you at the beginning. Girl said actress, yeah. She said actress and artist. She broke. She broke. I told you she looking for help. Like, brother, I could see help when I look at help, I see help, blood. I told you straight away she looking for help. She got 2 youths, you know, and none of her jobs don't pay no money. So that means she's relying on her baby dad. She relying on her baby dad, bro.
money they making, it seemed like it's a driven nature that you're looking for the best man to provide for you instead of you looking for the best man that's suited for you, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's a deal breaker for me.
You held on to your balloon for quite some time, though. Why so?
Because I'm not closed-minded. I definitely believe in trying to hear a woman out, understand the nature of who she is, you know. And
And
she's
you just found out her nature, bro. She broke. I said, dirty girl. She ain't got no money as well, you know. Man said model and art, but only fans, you know.
beautiful. Like, you know, she's a black queen. We always go support our black queens, you know.
Nah, bro. Like, listen, bun the black queen shit. You know them ones. I'll be honest. You see me, yeah. If you look in history, yeah, there's always been one queen. You get me? You see, in England, we had Queen fucking Victoria, Queen Elizabeth. Only one queen at a time, bro. All these hoes can't be queens. There's only one queen. You see me? So let's not do all this. Every black thing's not a queen. You know, like that. No, you're not. You're a tramp. You know them was like, this is the reality. You got no money. You got 2 kids. You got a blonde wig. Do you know what I'm saying? And look at that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got them post box eyelashes as well, blood. Look at this thing, bro. Queen of what, blood? Do you know, bro? But I said, queen of what? You know what I'm saying? Shout out Noah, blood. Yeah, queen of what, man? Like, look at this. Queen of what, blood? You know what I'm saying? We get the fuck out of here, bruv. And she got her baps out on show and that. Do you know what I'm saying? She got her baps out on show. Man, I don't even know if the back off is real, blood. Bro, get the fuck out of here, man.
Saying so, I naturally want to hear out, you know, and get a feel for her.
And now, is he someone that's your type?
hmm definitely. Okay, do y'all want to hear what I mean by that?
It
Like,
doesn't matter what you mean, blood. We popped the balloon already, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
I know it
Yeah, elaborate
sounded
a little bit.
okay. So it sounds bad, but I'm the type of person that, like, let's say my man was making 50,000 a year. Like, I'm the type that will look up different programs and stuff we can learn to like find a different trade or for something for both of us. So it's not like, oh, if you make 30,000, I can't talk to you. It's not about that. It's not about. It's more of a like a growing thing.
You should have led with that. But either way, you don't need to know how much I'm making, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Allow it. This is what I mean, bro. You see, gal, yeah, bro, if you let them talk long enough, they'll fuck up their own shit. You ain't even brother. They'll disqualify themselves, you know. Big man thing. If you let these gal talk long enough, they'll collapse themselves. This is why, this is why I say on a first date, yeah, always make sure that the woman is doing 70% of the talking, because she'll tell on herself. By the first date, you'll know what she's on if you listen carefully. The problem is, them don't listen. Yeah, they go on a date. They're too busy trying to prove themselves to women, so they just talk. I do this. I have this. I can do this. I know this person. Yeah, bro. Nah, brother. You have to use open-ended questions and let these gal collapse themselves, bro. That's what you need to do. She needs to be talking, yeah, 2/3 of the time at least. That's how you know the date's going well, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Because she's there to qualify herself to you and not the other way. You have to let these gal talk, blood. Save yourself a lot of time and money.
Because it doesn't matter if I make more than you or you make more than me. It's not really about the money, but it's
If it
more
don't
of
matter, why
like,
you asking?
maybe I should have asked what you do for a living, or been a little, the way I worded it was bad. I'm bad with words sometimes, especially when I'm nervous. But it wasn't about, it's not about the money, if that makes sense.
I get you. Well, for us just hearing it on the outside, I just feel like leading with that a little bit in the beginning.
Yeah, you don't lead with that.
Just gives a different indication of what you're looking for.
For sure.
And
Bro, but he'll still draw that outside, you know. Bro, I'll still get a number, you know, if I'm my man on the end. You know them ones, because bro, maybe you just clap cheeks, innit? You know them ones, but bro, like, you ain't going no further than that now.
Also, too, I feel like that's a personal question. Like finding out what they, you know what I'm saying, their finances are.
But this is what I'm saying.
That's something we can talk, you know what I'm saying, amongst each other, you know.
Sure.
But
yeah, for real, what you want me to just say on TV how much money I make? That's crazy. That is the kind of conversation, yeah, that you have, like, after a few dates, like, do you know what I'm saying? That's the kind of conversation you have. Like, you don't lead with that shit, because anything you lead with as a man, yeah, a woman's gonna assume that that's your intentions. You know them ones, because you're asking a man's salary. Like, you don't ask that the first time we meet. That's like me meeting a thing, and the first time I meet her, I'm like, all right, so you get me? Like, you're gonna let me chop, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how many man you slept with? When's the last time you had sex? You know when people say dumb shit like that, bro, I just met you, blood. Like, you can't ask me that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? It's a personal question. And so is how much money I make, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing here? How do you think you could just ask a man his salary, bro? That's crazy.
Like, prominize, like, I put that out to the world, you know, forefront. Now, I don't want to do that because I don't want nobody, like, to, you know, follow after me now because they see what I got going
man, them
on.
pocket watch, fam.
He making this much. I want to mess with him now. I want you to love me.
100%.
What I can produce for you, etc. So yeah.
Well,
he's right though as well. Imagine he's on TV and or he's on internet and he's letting people know how much money he makes, bro. He's a mark then after that. That's crazy. Don't be putting that information out there, bro.
Need to work on that then. I need to work on how I word stuff.
Yes. All right.
If you're 30 something and got 2 kids and you still can't articulate yourself, you're cooked. Let's be real. You're already cooked. And your kids are cooked as well because their mum's dance read boy. And you're probably the primary caregiver as well, blood. Your youths are cooked as well, blood.
And why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Same like as him. It's like you was trying to figure out like what we got type.
Don't care what y'all got.
Try to finesse you, yeah.
Yeah, if you worded it different, it would have been a little different. But it's like how it came off. It was like you just trying to figure out what we got type. So that's why I popped my balloon. But you very, very beautiful.
Thank you.
Body on point. T. Clock it.
Clock that.
Clock it. But yeah, no, that's why I popped my balloon.
Okay, got it. And is he someone that's your type?
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
Brother, I can't lie, the fit's clumsy though. You know what I mean? And another thing, women, yeah, they like to know how much you earn, yeah, so they know how much to respect you. You know them ones. That's why you should never disclose how much money you make. They need to respect you off rip, blood. I'm telling you. Like, if a girl don't respect men in general, yeah, it's a red flag, bro. And a lot of these things don't respect men, bro. They ain't got respectable men in their life. Do you know what I mean? They might not have a good relationship with their dad. You know what I'm saying? And bro, that whether you like it or not, yeah, that shit's important, you know. When I was younger, I never used to think that was important. I never used to think that was it. I never used to think about that. But brother, if a gal, yeah, ain't got a good relationship with their dad, bro, there's only a certain level, yeah, at which she can treat you, blood. There's only a certain level. She can only be so good to you, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because if she don't have a respect for men as her default setting, she's gonna do disrespectful shit. And there's nothing you can do about it, bro. I'll be real. You know what I'm saying? They grew up seeing their mum fucking miserable in the yard by herself, cussing their dad, men ain't shit, or this, that, and the other. Like, it's peak. You just don't need that kind of energy, man. I'll be real. Like, this is just how it is, bro. You can't even keep a man, bro. Girl that don't have relationships with their dad don't know how to keep men, bro. You know what I mean? They don't know how to keep men, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's peak. It's peak with them kind of gal. You know them, man. You know, gal and her dad's a bad man, bro. That's how you know. That's how you know shit's patterned. Can't lie, because she would have seen her mum getting patterned up in the house, blood. You know what I'm saying? Like, where's my food and that? You know what I'm saying? Dad comes home from work, mum's got the food on the table, blood. You need a thing that knows that. You know what I'm saying? You need a thing that knows that. Dad comes home, daughter goes to make dad a drink or something. Bro, listen. When I come home, my wife and my daughter, bro, make sure I'm patterned. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is, bro. And this is why certain cultures, bro, like it's, bro, in certain cultures, it's normal. Do you know what I'm saying? In certain cultures, it's normal, bro. I mean, the girl them know. As soon as any man comes to the yard, you have to make him a drink, fam. Make man a drink. Offer man some food or something like that. You know them, man. And this is what it is, bro. A lot of these things ain't got no respect for no man, bro. And then what? They want to be a wife, bro. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't got no respect for man. Crazy if you think I'm going outside and busting my ass to make all this money to improve your life, and then I have to ask you to do anything. That's crazy. That shit should be on automatic. What do you mean? What do you actually mean, bro? A lot of these things, yeah, think that man them are there to serve them, you know, and it's the other way around. It's the other way around. The gal them are supposed to be the helpmate for the man, you know. You're supposed to feed me food, and then I go outside and do what I do, bring home the money, bring home, and then you go get the food, you cook that food, you feed me, then I go back outside on repeat, blood. You get what I'm saying? It's crazy. I'm not here to serve you. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy work, blood. And this is what these things are on. How much money do you make? What do you mean, bro? What do you mean? Like, what does that even mean?
What happened to the grace?
What happened to the grace?
What
She
happened
said
to the
No
grace?
grace, yeah, idiot.
I mean, we were providing grace initially, but I think, like I said, it's just the aspect of you asking about my annual income. I just don't want to lead with that to the world. You know what I'm saying?
for sure.
Nah.
Thank you. Okay, well, unfortunately, that's all the balloons popped.
What
Thank
happened
you
to
so
the
much for
grace,
coming
you know? Yeah,
on. I'll
idiot.
take the mic. Let's give it up for her, guys.
Bloody hell, mate. You know what I'm saying? The big BBL thing talking about. What's she doing? Brother, but we don't know if that back's real, though. We don't know if that back's real. I can't lie. That might be a BBL, blood. You know what I'm saying? We don't really know, innit? And she's tall. I can't lie. Man can't have no gal with a bigger foot than me, innit? You know them ones. So, I'll be real, innit? Like, it's crazy. Man's daughter dated two things. Like 5'9" maximum. Yeah, maximum. You know them ones. I don't mind if a thing's bad, yeah, and she's taller than me in heels. I don't care. Like, you know them ones. Because to be fair, if you're over 6 foot in heels, yeah, you're just a big bitch, innit? That's fine, innit? But then you gotta be a slim thing or a slender thing. You can't be built like that. You cannot be built like fucking Mateta, bro. Like, this is crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a back post bitch. You know what I'm saying? Man can't have these back post things, bro. So it's not for me.